All right, so I've become aware that there's just way too many people that are misinformed on this specific topic. And it's really just getting pathetic at this point. And this topic is the switch. There are people out there that vote, that argue with you about politics, that brag about their African lesbian dance studies degree, that actually believe that the Democrat Party and the Republican Party physically switched so that the Republicans became Democrats and the Democrats became Republicans. And I've just got to say that this could quite possibly be the stupidest thing that I've ever heard in my life. And if it was that easy to manipulate you into believing some stupid shit like that, then it's no wonder that the majority of liberals out there actually believe that you can switch your gender and actually become that new gender. I mean, there's just got to be a certain percentage of mental retardation mixed in there somewhere. So let me just spell it out for you. The switch that you thought happened, the switch that you were taught that happened and were lied to about, what really happened was that the parties just started going in different directions. They started focusing on different things, like people do over time. And originally, the Democrats, they were conservative, and the Republicans, they were progressive. And that's why the Democrats wanted to keep slavery, because to be more conservative means that you don't really like things to change all that much. And with the Republicans being progressive, they did want change. They wanted all the slaves to be free. And that is literally all that the actual switch was. It was a switch in ideologies. Sometimes they call it political realignment, or sometimes they call it an ideological shift. Because do you even understand how much it just makes zero sense to even think that they would have actually switched parties, like traded parties? That would be like the Bloods and the Crips switching gangs, or the Yankees and the Red Sox switching to the other team. It just makes absolutely no logical sense. And on top of that, why would the Republicans want to take over the brand of the party that fought in the Civil War for their right to be able to own slaves when they fought in the Civil War so that slaves could be free? And lastly, I'd just like to add that these ideological shifts have happened already several times throughout our country's history. They usually span out around like 10 to 30 years. And we're actually in the middle of one right now. So I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, share. Take it easy.